Hi guys, this is Jamie from System22 and GreatWebDesign.com. You may or may not have heard of ransomware. It's been in the news quite a lot lately. It's particularly malicious malware that infects your machine and encrypts all your personal files such as photos, spreadsheets, Word documents and anything else that you've got down there. And then they demand that you pay them a ransom to de-encrypt them using online payment systems such as Bitcoin, etc. And the ransom amounts can vary in price, anything from $100 up to hundreds of dollars. And the longer you wait to pay it, the more they tend to charge. But there's no guarantee that if you do pay them, they will actually de-encrypt your files. So I personally wouldn't pay them. So here's one idea of how to get around this, or at least protect yourself a little bit. It's by backing up and using an external drive, because unfortunately ransomware, I've seen it with customers in the past, it gets on their machines. It also spreads through a network, and although I've been able to clear it by reverting folders to previous versions, on some server softwares, older versions, I haven't been able to do that, and these files are actually lost. There's nothing I know to do to actually recover them. For the task that we want to do today, we're going to use a bit of free software called SyncBack Free. It's awesome. It automates the process of backing up. I use it all the time and it's really helpful. So if you go to my website, www.system22.net, at the top you need to click on the Free Stuff tab, and you'll see right in the middle at the top there's this SyncBack Free icon. If you click on it, it'll take you to the to BrightSpark site. They're the makers of this great software, and there's a download SyncBack Free tab right there. Go ahead and click on it and it'll download the software for you. Once you have that software, go ahead and install it and open it up. Once you have it opened up, it's going to look something like this. Mine has got a load of things on there already because I've been using it a long time, and as I said, I think it's fantastic. Yours will be blank. So we want to create a new profile. So hit the little new button on the left hand side at the bottom there. Call it whatever you want to call it. That'll work for this. And it gives you options, backup options. We're going to use just the regular backup, which will back up files from one folder to another folder. There's a synchronize tab there that if you're working on two different folders in two different places, you can synchronize them on your network. And there's a mirror folder if you just want to mirror, just complete mirrored copy of your folder. But backup is the one we want to use here. It'll work fine. Hit the next tab. We're going to use an internal external drive path because this is all internal. The other option is for FTP, File Transport Protocol, if you're uploading to a site online. So we'll hit the next button. The done button, and that'll bring up this little tab here. You may get a little box saying, do you want to proceed? I've disabled that on this. Source file. This is the files that we actually want to back up, whether it's your My Documents folder or wherever it is you keep your important files, pictures, whatever it is you want to back up here. And we'll browse to it. I've got one that I've prepared here. Folder A. Select it and select the folder. Do the same thing for the destination. This is where you're going to put the files. In this case, we're using external drive, so we can unhook it and keep it safe afterwards, so that the ransomware cannot get to it if it's not connected. So hit the browse button again. Browse to our external drive here, and we'll create a new folder. Just call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it backup, and hit select folder to tell it where you want to put the files. Once that's done, hit OK. Do you want to do a simulated run? We're not going to bother doing that. It just shows you what's going to happen when we do that. Please feel free to do it if you want to. But here's our profile we just created right there, ransomware. And I'm going to go ahead and run the backup. Hit the little run button down the bottom here. It'll show us what's going to happen. I'll say continue run. There's only a few files there, so it'll be very quick, and it'll say success. So if we look at our original folder, folder A, it had these files in it, and we go to our new folder. They're identical now. It's actually backed up those files, which is exactly what we wanted it to do. And the good thing about Sync Back Free is you can schedule it to do backups automatically whenever you set them to be done. I have a lot of these running, doing backups all the time. Obviously these are connected drives, but it's great. It really is a good system. So once you've done that, secure all your great files and important documents and pictures, and you can exit out of Sync Back Free. Go back home again, and there it is. The only thing you need to do now is just remember to safely remove your drive, disconnect it from your system and put it safe somewhere. Now, whether you're worried about ransomware or not, it's always a great idea to have those special photos or important documents backed up. Sync Back Free is a free option to get that done either way. Like I've said before, I use it all the time, and it's a fantastic tool. So anyway, that's it. I hope it's been helpful to you. Once again, this is Jamie from System22 and GreatWebDesign.com. Have a great day, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.